McKees Rocks is very much an American story in that there's a lot of hardworking, innovative, creative people that overcome their circumstances to strive towards a better goal. And they need more exposure to what's out there. They've taken it so far on themselves. They've shown such grit and determination and love of their families. And now if we can marry that with a lot of the creativity and innovation happening around the region, the people in this community are so deserving of being connected with greater assets because they've shown a determination that is second to none.
I grew up here. I've always lived here. People care about each other, I think.
There was something about this place that seemed very special to me. And the other thing that I always admired was the fortitude of the population. Always working. I mean, a lot of folks had a lot of hard time, but trying to make their lives and the lives of their families and their children better. And that fortitude, that drive inspired me. And so all of those things together, I think, make McKees Rocks in our hilltop community very special places.
I like things that are genuine, authentic, real, raw. This place is all that and more. I also like to be with people who have a steadfast persistence to do well, to do better, to make it work. And I knew that there was so much that could be done here.
The definition of a community or a neighborhood would come back to that sense of togetherness. The people wanting to help each other, the people feeling that they're related to each other, that they are not alone. And I think that that's what we see in both of these areas. The community sense is strong to try to help the people there. Both areas have a lot of community organizations that are trying to work together to lift the entire population up. And I think that makes it very unique. Those are special places when you can have an entire organization just trying to help its people.
It's a great city. It's a great area to work and to learn more about the health centers here, which there is an extensive network of health centers that are working more together to make sure patients have what they need. We serve two distinct neighborhoods that have some common themes of working families who need access to care, seniors who need to see a doctor, also communities where there are organizations working together to make sure that individuals have the services that they need. When I think of McKees Rocks, I think of families. I think of seniors. I think of individuals that are working together, playing together, learning together to be as one. And that's what we're trying to do as a community. Hilltop is a beautiful community as well. When I think about Hilltop, I think about, of course, the geography and topography. You can't miss that. It really lives up to its name. But I do think because of where they're located, they do face some challenges that are unique and also isolating just because of where they're located. But again, Hilltop is a community where families and seniors are working together.
Access is one of the most important things, and it's really a celebration of diversity and really an understanding of inclusiveness, and it's just making people feel that this is home. It's not just a place to drop your hat, it is a place to call home. And home should be loving and caring and have a round of compassion with it. Community, it's a place where people can thrive. It's a place where people are seen. Again, not inside their home with TV and video games, but it could be their porch, it could be their stoop, it could be going to the grocery store, but it's a place where people actually acknowledge and validate each other. So it's a place where people talk, but more than that, it's a place where people are heard and listened to.
As a community health center, collaboration and partnership is essential for us to reach our goal. And so partnering with organizations like Focus on Renewal or the American Heart Association, where we have shared goals for people achieving healthy living, and healthy lives makes our work possible.
All of these are partnerships, coalitions, and collaborations that really create all the fibers and threads that make the rug work.
I think one of our biggest strengths is that you have a network of people that genuinely care about the people living here.
When you see this intergenerational growth, in our positive parenting family program, some of those kids were here for kindergarten readiness. They're in college because our director there, Adrienne Roberts, has been there for so many years. She's seen kids who now their kids have kids, and she has seen a second generation. So she's friends with grandmothers, mothers, and children, and sees that revolve and evolve. Adrienne lives here, she works here, she worships here, she walks here, she talks here. In some ways, she's the iconic symbol of the McKees Rocks involved citizen.
What a vibrant community looks like to me is one where, you know, you look into the crowd and you just see diversity across the spectrum. You see creativity and innovation happening. You know, it's a place that you want to be. It's a place that anyone would want to be, no matter what your background.